Hello everyone. How are you all? I'm sure you all are doing very good and thanks for watching our channel. Let's speak with precision. The other day we just initiated discussion on IELTS. Today we are going to continue with the same, a few more. Now there are common myths which are associated with IELTS. So today I've got some myths jotted over here which I'll address again. Now the first thing, people feel that the exam is conducted differently in different countries. But having said that the question paper is done by only one organization, please understand the question paper that you get in your country will be the same in every center across the world on a particular date. So you need not worry about that. Next, people always have the confidence, especially English speakers always feel that they are really good and they can pass this exam definitely very well. Of course they can. Definitely they would get good band. But will they get their desired band requirement? That's a question. So some kind of tips and tricks are always required to achieve the required band. It's always advisable that you should undergo a training so that you understand the basic idea of the exam. After that, people also feel that someone else can also sit for them in the exam. Understand one thing, your passport is your eligibility criteria. No one else can replace you. And what you give in your passport, the details are also reflected in the scorecard that you get by post at a later date. People feel that the speaking test requires accent perfection. One needs to be a speaker of Western accent to pass through. Absolutely again a wrong notion. You should be a good neutral speaker if you want to pass IELTS speaking exam with excellent marks. And various immigration and studies abroad, they give you some lucrative offers saying that you can go abroad or you can immigrate abroad without IELTS. I would always suggest, please check them thoroughly before you fall in the trap. These were the basic myths. Now we move on to the two broad categories of IELTS exam. One is the general training, the other one is academic. Now what is the basic difference between the two? There is not much difference in format, only difference in the purpose, and also the reading and writing modules. Now, general training is mainly for all immigration purposes and employment purposes that people go for. It is useful even when MNCs see your score to understand what is your level of understanding in English. On the other hand, academic is purely for study-based. Whenever you are aiming for higher studies abroad, you need to go for IELTS academic. Now main focus of the reading exams are different for general training as well as for the academic. Although you have 40 questions for each module, you need to have different ideas on what is happening around you because it can come from any topic, any journal, any news report. And if we look at the difference of topics in the listening part, any accent which is American, Australian or British will be played. So your understanding of the language is completely scrutinized through these tests. Always people feel that reading and writing are tough. But understand, if you are very comfortable in understanding the language, you should not be having any problem in doing these tests. Time could be a constraint, and that is where your practice comes in, and your practice also helps. So once you go for the IELTS first paper, definitely you'll be a bit nervous, but as you keep increasing your practice sessions, you'll feel comfortable. After all, your achievable grade is something that you need as a band. There is a difference in the topics given under the module of writing for both the categories, and you also have two tasks which also have a time specification and a word limit. On the other hand, When it is speaking test, your comfortability in the language is scrutinized with around 40 points which the examiner has in his or her desk. So before you decide which will be tough and which will be easy for you, remember your thoughts, your word power, your understanding of the language is what all matters for IELTS. If you practice well, definitely it's an easy test, and online classes are also available so that you can practice from the comfort of your home. Now, there we end our IELTS session. Your understanding and any question are welcome. You can always comment, you can write to me, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's speak with precision. Thank you.